How's it going, guys? If you saw my last video on Horus Bystial Thunder for Master Duel, I want to do a quick rundown of how this deck looks in the TCG. So we're going to do a quick deck profile of the build I've been playing and a test hand. So let's jump right into it. So first, of course, we're going to start off with the main deck. We're playing 3 Battery Man Solar. This is the best starter in the deck, and your most solid normal summon. Then, of course, what you're typically going to bin off of that Battery Man Solar, we're playing 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. This is your searcher in the Thunder Dragon engine. It's also one of the Thunders you can use in hand to just convert Battery Man Solar, or one of the cards in the side deck, into a Thunder Dragon Colossus. We're playing 2 Thunder Dragon Roar and 1 Thunder Dragon Hawk to round out the Thunder Dragon part of the deck. Then we're moving on to the Bystial half of the deck. We're playing 3 Bystial Lubellion. This might be a little bit overkill, but you really do want to see the Bystial part of the deck. It's very, very important that you do. Then, of course, we're playing 1 of Druisworm, Baldrake, Magnamut, and Serenir. These are very key to get your Thunder Dragon Dark specifically out of the graveyard, and typically you want to go Chainlink 1 Dark, Chainlink 2 Mag. Mag is the best one. That's usually why we're playing 3 Lubellion as well, to get specifically Mag out of the deck. Then next, we're on the Horus part of the deck. We're playing 3 Imseti, Glory of the Horus. This will search our Kingsark and start our Horus plays off, get our rank 8s online so we can play around Nibiru with Photon Lord, who is in the extra deck. Then rounding that out, we're only playing 1 happy Glory of the Horus. Now into the hand traps, we're playing 1 Cerebus, the Ancient and Descended, is a search of a target off of Magnamut. This lets us protect Thunder Dragon Colossus from infinite impermanence. We search it at the end phase. Our opponent can just start off their turn, go Infirm target Colossus. If they do, we just discard this and negate the Infirm. Then we're playing 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This is just really good in the TCG format right now for getting rid of things like Kingsark or the Tenpai field spell. So we're on 3 of this right now. It's also just decent if we don't turn up our normal summon and normal summon it and sync off with Thunder Dragon Dark to trigger that search and make something like a Cypherane Lord Omega, or like a Virtual World Kishinshin, which you'll see in the extra deck in a little bit. We're also on 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, just a general nice hand trap. And then to round out our hand trap package, we're on 3 Infinite Impermanence. Moving on to the spells, we're on triple Allure of Darkness. This just helps you cycle through the deck and make sure all of your engines are online. It helps you banish like a Thunder Dragon Dark out of your hand, get that search online, and helps you provide that extra layer of consistency. Next up, we're playing double Crossout Designator. This helps insulate our Horus lines from things like Ash. It never feels good to discard an Imseti and another card and have it ashed. You're just going -2 for nothing there. We're also playing the double Kingsark. This is our search target off of Imseti, and it's also just like a 4 times per turn Foolish Burial. Then we have 1 Called by the Grave in the deck to round out our hand trap installation package. We have 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion and 1 Branded Regained to get off of Lubellion. In the extra deck, we have, starting off with Lynx, we have 1 Cross Sheet. This is kind of a combo piece for us, where we start off with Solar and a Bystial. You'll Bystial, say, Thunder Dragon Dark out, get Hawk, bring back Dark with Hawk. That'll trigger Solar to make a token, link in a Cross Sheet with the Solar and the token, and then Contact Fuse the Dark away into Colossus in this zone. That'll trigger Cross Sheet to bring back the Solar, and then you can link this and the Solar into SP Little Knight, baby! That is our second link monster. So that just helps us link climb and kind of insulate ourselves a little bit and gain extra layers of disruption that way. Next up, we have IP Master Reina. Just as kind of a general good link 2 that we can go into. We have Selene, the Queen of Master Magicians. We can get into this off of our Horus package because Imseti is a spellcaster, which helps us climb up into Access Code Talker. And we also have Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess, just as a general way to either play around Nibiru or something we can go into to help set up extra layers of disruption. Next up, we have our rank 8 package for the Horus stuff. We have the Zombie Vampire to help get us going in the situations that we need it. We have Sanafon, the Sky Prison, as kind of a 3rd floodgate we can kind of stick to the board. This stops our opponent from special summoning monsters back to the board, and it cannot be destroyed after that effect is resolved. It also gains 100 attack and defense for every monster in either player's graveyard, so it gets real large real quick. This kind of is good in either a Horus mirror match, it's good against Snake Eyes, it's just a really solid card in general right now. And then, of course, we have the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. We're also playing 1 rank 6 in Evil Sword Lars. This functions like that hot red monster that Dragon Link was famous for playing. You would target any card on the field and negate it, so it's a pseudo Omni Negate. Then we're playing 2 Synchros in Virtual World QB Shinshin and Cypher and Lord Omega. Both of these kind of come up in their own natural ways. We'll see if they come up in the test hands. We're playing a single Thunder Dragon Colossus because, you know, he is limited to 1. And then, of course, we're playing the 2 Thunder Dragon Titans. The side deck is still a little bit sussy. I haven't ironed it out all the way, so you're not required to follow this all the way. We're playing triple Droll and Lockbird, double Nibiru, then my own personal tech. I think one of my friends told me this was an old tech back in the day from when I had not been playing. We're playing triple Denko Sekka because Denko Sekka is a Thunder. So it's just a normal summon. We can convert into Colossus while playing through back row, or we can just leave Denko stuck on the board and play through the back row. Then we have double Lightning Storm to help play through more back row. We have 1 triple Tactics talent because we are on triple Tactics Thrust, and to round it out, we have the double Dimensional Barrier. So let's shuffle up and do a test hand, shall we? Alright, here we go. Baldrake, Lubellion, Dark, and Kingsark. Alright. So how would I play this hand out? I'd start off by checking for an Ash Blossom with the Bystial Lubellion. Let's just assume they don't have an Ash here. We're going to go grab ourselves Mag. Now keep in mind, the theory behind this deck is you're playing more in the mid-range area. You're not playing like Uber Mega Combo. So now we're going to activate King Sarcophagus. Then we're going to activate its effect, pitching the Thunder Dragon Dart from our hand. We're going to dump Happy to the graveyard. That'll get another Garnet out of the deck. Then we're going to go activate Magnemite, target the Dark. So it'll be Chainlink 1 Dark, Chainlink 2 Mag, which will resolve. Mag will grab, or excuse me, Dark will grab us Hawk. Now we'll tribute off Mag for Lubellion. We'll activate Lubellion here to grab Regained out of the deck. Bring Happy out since we control Kingsark. Overlay these two, and we'll make Photon Lord. Then we'll use the effect of Hawk, bring back Dark, tribute Dark for Colossus. Then we will attempt to go to end phase to resolve Mag, and we'll grab Druisworm. So now what do we have here exactly? We have 1 monster effect negate. We can bring back a Bystial and shuffle a card back and draw a card. Our opponent cannot search, and if they open with an Imperm to try and negate Colossus, we can negate that. Or we can negate any effect that targets during our opponent's turn. And then we have a search off Dark when and if it gets banished, and we'll get a search off of Mag when it gets revived. So we have 2 searches basically sitting in our graveyard, 1 negate, and 1 floodgate, and 2 to 3 disruptions in our hand, just off of essentially that 2-card combo. So this deck is more than playable in the TCG at the moment. It's pretty solid, especially if you're not trying to play it as a big wombo combo deck. But let me know what you guys think below. If you guys didn't see the Master Duel video that I published use of this deck, I'll link it up here somewhere, or it'll be right at the end on the card, on the end screen. But anyway, until next time, guys, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and peace. Take it easy.